Just a few hours ago, I was up the road at Mizzou Arena where fans were going to the basketball game when they heard about the announcement of quarterback Kelly Bryant transferring to Mizzou. Under House Bill 1095, 100 grams or less of marijuana would be a small infraction. 100 grams or more would be a Class A misdemeanor, with the current law of 35 grams of marijuana being a Class D felony punishable for up to 7 years in prison. Now, before President Trump was even in this building, he announced William Barr as his next Attorney General. In the whole month of August, Columbia got 4 inches of rain, which looks like this. According to Westhoff, the night before he got to Hawaii, they got 20 inches of rain, which is almost to the top of this tire. These new amenities in the south end zone include a club on the second level that is the biggest fan club in the state, and a field-level entrance where players and fans can interact with each other as the Tigers take the field. The research reactor stores the iodine in large metallic containers and ships them by truck. Now, what Bird has agreed to is to make sure that not too many of its scooters are on the same street corner, and to make sure that none of them are on the ground getting in the way for walkers. Now, earlier today, as you can see, there are 5 birds right behind me laying on the ground on the sidewalk. This sign behind me might say closed, but that could change in 2 years. Veterans United, UPS, and Jeff Cook are looking to buy this property. Cook wants to bring the Boone County Fair back to Columbia and bring a couple companies along with him. That might surprise you. For years, the Boone County Fairground had rides, horses, and all sorts of fun events. But now, it sits with barn doors locked and no attractions. This is because the fair was moved to Sturgeon 3 years ago.
The fair is something truly unique. I think it's that way for every fairgoer.
Sam Horn has lived in Columbia for 37 years and can remember his first Boone County Fair.
I remember going out and it was, my first demolition derby ever as a child. It was the noise, the crowd, the cars, the drivers, the excitement. It was fantastic.
But the fair has lost its touch for Horn since moving to Sturgeon.
I know the first year it was out there, we tried to go to the demolition derby with my kids and wound up having to sit on torn cardboard boxes from 12 packs of beer and soda.
JC Events owner Jeff Cook is looking to take advantage of what he thinks is a good situation.
And this time they put it out, it's up to a 50-year contract.
A contract he sees as a possibility to bring the fair back to Columbia.
Central Missouri Event Center, you couldn't ask for a better location.
Included in his plan are Veterans United and UPS as partners to better the community. Coming back to Columbia is all Horn wants from the fair.
Seeing it out there at the Boone County Fairgrounds, it was the demolition derby and the grandstands. It was huge to me.
Veterans United did say they look forward to the bidding process with Boone County on this location. Live in Columbia, I'm Jared Austin, KMU8 News. This document behind me is a piece written in Latin from 1904, a document that has been there since the hospital first opened. Here's how a Latin class at Helias High School is becoming involved with the story 115 years in the making.
Et a solemni declaratione doctrinae immaculatae conceptionis.
Mark Rayhagen has been teaching Latin in Jefferson City for several years.
Pio X.
And today, he has been asked to do something he has never done.
We're listening here all of the church leaders of the day.
He and his class are helping Jefferson City translate the document.
It's also telling us who was the state officials of the day.
Alexander Dockery was the governor of Missouri at the time and signed the bottom of it.
And then Joseph Porth is the second one down, and he was the mayor of Jefferson City.
Rayhagen says this helps his class realize the importance of Latin.
The Latin language is alive. It's not dead, and it's not dying.
And it seems his students are starting to believe that.
Kind of got me to want to take it, and I definitely have realized the connection between English language and Latin.
This document is already history, but Rayhagen says his students will make history now.
Years from now, when these anniversaries will come up from this opening of the time capsule, they will be able to tell their kids and their grandkids that they were involved in this project.
The document will have its first public showing February 10th. In the studio, Jared Austin, KMU8 News.